to a special 23 ABC investigative stories. Bees are a vital part of the Central Valley agricultural scene, but with new federal regulations that went into effect earlier this year, many beekeepers are concerned about the health of their hives. 23 ABC's Chloe Nordquist has more on the buzz with bees.
Bees, one of the most vital players in the Central Valley and a buzzing industry here in Kern County.
Wait, 40 to 60,000?
In each one of these boxes.
What?
Brian Castro has been a beekeeper in Southern California for 5 years, and until January was proactive with keeping his bees healthy. But federal regulations have changed that.
They came out with the Veterinarian Farm Directive, which basically makes it so you have to have a veterinarian if you want to prescribe or if you want to use antibiotics on any livestock. For bees, it's a big deal because no one knows, or no veterinarians know how to help with bees.
What happens if one of these bees gets infected?
Well, if one colony gets infected, it's really contagious. So it's very likely that bees, first off, just getting confused, will go into other boxes and infest each other. Infections
like American foul brood, which can linger in hives for up to 70 years.
If your bees catch it, they're basically going to die unless you give them antibiotics. I wasn't able to get any antibiotics this year. I'm going without it.
Now, bee owners have to go through veterinarians to get antibiotics.
We just found one veterinarian out here.
That vet is Jennifer McDougall, located in Bakersfield. She's been a vet for over a decade.
I think the FDA's point in having this regulation in place is to prevent antimicrobial resistance. I think the industry is still processing the change, and there are beekeepers that are obtaining feed directives to get antibiotics.
McDougall understands the concern of beekeepers, but knows the industry will adjust once beekeepers build a relationship with a vet.
They put the cart before the horse here. The regulation came out, but no one's ready to actually deal with the situation.
Because of the small amount of available veterinarians, Brian is still concerned about the inaccessibility of antibiotics.
If one colony has it during almond season, that's going to spread to almost all the bees in the country, and then we're going to have a really big problem.
Almond season, a time when bees from across America are brought here to help with pollination.
Around 80 to 90% of all of the country's bees will be here in February.
Of an over $1 billion a year industry and the county's second largest cash crop.
We're one good epidemic away from not having enough bees for almonds.
For now, beekeepers are hoping for the best without direct access to antibiotics.
At this point, I'm just going without and crossing my fingers.
In Wasco, Chloe Nordquist, 23 ABC.